welcome back to Georgina Life, and we are here with Steve Peroff, Team Peroff, Keller Williams Real Estate, and welcome. We are happy to have you here, and you're going to talk about all things Georgina real estate.
Yes, yes.
Excellent.
Great to be back for my second year with you guys.
Yes, great to have you.
With a new crowd.
Yes, the new faces.
The new kids on the block.
You're really going to educate us.
Well, let's hope so. Anyway.
So let's talk about what has been happening, what some of the trends are, and where we're going with real estate.
Sure. Well, I mean, you'd have to be out of the country to not know what's gone on in our real estate market this past year. Totally different today than we were in April and May, for sure. Right. Around the beginning of May, once the government changed a few things, market started to slow down. Had a very slow summer. Fall's not too bad right now, but overall we have 154 fewer sales at the end of September than we did a year ago.
Right.
Although pricing is, well, it raised up by about 36% earlier this year. It also has come down, but we're still at very high levels, basically in 2016 price ranges.
Wow.
So lots of inventory on the market right now, which is a good thing for buyers.
Yes.
Lots to choose from. They don't have to make a decision overnight. They can take a few days to make that decision.
Yeah, and do you have, you brought us some graphs that really show us the numbers. So,
I did.
Yeah, so if we could look at one of those graphs, and you can tell us about that.
Yeah, the first one is the number of sales per month, and you can see graphically in the spring of 2017, that's the red graph there. You know, we peaked in March and April, and then April 24th came around, the government made an announcement tightening things up, and then things just sort of slid off from there. Overall, we're about 154 fewer sales than we were a year ago. In September last year, we had 138 sales. This September, we only had 60.
Wow.
That's quite a change.
That's
quite a change.
And then graph-wise, second graph, you know, shows number of listings per month. Okay. Listing inventory is way up. Last year, you see the blue line there was very balanced.
Yeah.
In June, we peaked at 409. Everybody was trying to capitalize on the spring market, which unfortunately for them, they may have missed. But we're now in much more of a balanced marketplace. More inventory, as I mentioned earlier, for buyers to choose from. Right. And sellers are still getting reasonable prices.
Because so many people were trying to jump on that bandwagon, and maybe once they, you know, a lot of them, it was staging. They were waiting to stage, and by the time they did it, they just missed the...
Well, there's a lot of people that were caught in that as well. And unfortunately, there were a number of transactions that did not close, so there was a lot of people that got hurt, which was very, very unfortunate.
Right. But you're seeing everything stabilize. Generally, that's a good thing?
Yeah, I think so. Generally, it's a good thing. I think it's, you know, more of a balanced market right now. As I said earlier, buyers have the opportunity to make more selection, or better selection for them. And the sellers, I mean, while the prices are down from the spring, they're still up from 2015. So we're basically back at the end of 2016 prices, which had already gone up 25%. Yes. So how much more can you know?
So everyone's making a buck here.
Everybody should be happy, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's good.
Except from a real estate agent standpoint, well, it's a harder market. It's a harder market to work. You know, putting aside, you know, making less money. But,
but you have all that inventory now that you can.
We have some inventory.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, let's talk about the pricing, because I want to talk about that as well.
Yeah, median pricing actually, coincidentally, as I said, we're back in 2016 pricing. Right. September, if we look at the median price there, it's pretty well the same as it was a year ago at the end of September. So now whether they're going to actually cross over and next month's median price is going to come down a little bit, hard to say. That's a prediction, and I'm not into predictions. So.
Right. Right.
No, it's hard to predict.
And then you would be part of One Dark Night.
That's right. Well, I was getting onto that. Maybe I could stick around.
That's true.
Yeah. So if you were preparing your house for sale, would you say wait till the spring, or would you say that sometimes around the holiday time, because the inventory is a little bit lower, that you're in a good position?
Yeah, my motto is there's never a better time than the present, because you don't know what tomorrow holds.
Exactly.
If you're buying and selling in the same marketplace, that's your protection right there.
Right.
You know, if you're thinking of selling and then jumping back in, you don't know where the prices are going to go. So,
Right. Yeah.
So today's as good a day as tomorrow.
Today's as good a day as tomorrow. Yes, so spoken like a true real estate agent. No, we love that. We love it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the next slide that you had, tell me what that one is about.
Well, that's just the average pricing, and average price is still up a little bit this year over last year. So,
Okay.
But really, it's the median price that we follow more than the average pricing.
Wow, okay.
That's pretty amazing.
But I did want to talk a little bit about our a fundraiser coming
Yes.
up.
Yes.
For
It's in the bag.
for the Georgina Food Pantry. It's called It's in the Bag. It's our 5th or 6th time that we've done this. We've raised or collected over 10,000 pounds of food. And this year, well, we've got our bag right here. This year we're going to be soliciting the Keswick by the Lake subdivision, going door to door there in the 1,000 homes. We're dropping off bags this week and next week, and then on Saturday, October 28th, we'll be going door to door to pick up the donations. As I said, we've raised about 10,000 pounds of food over our 5 drives. This will be our 6th drive, and we're looking to raise at least 3,000 to 3,500 pounds this year.
Wow, that's brilliant. I love that.
And that obviously goes to one of our best causes here in town. So.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yes.
So best way to find out more information about that?
Either on our Facebook page, which I'm sure you guys will post.
Okay.
You can call us. In fact, if somebody lives outside of the Keswick by the Lake subdivision, you can call us directly at our office, and we'd be glad to drop a bag off and come back and pick it up next Saturday.
That's great.
Sorry, are there suggestions of things that you should be putting in the bag?
Yeah, these are all dried goods. In fact, if you want to, got some great selections in there,
Okay.
like dry cereal, peanut
Do you want to
butter,
pull it? You want to open
cans
up
of
some
food.
of the,
Yeah, you can pull out
some
some
of that stuff out. Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Right.
some shredded wheat.
There we go. Shredded wheat.
They'll also take cash donations
Great.
because they need fresh food as well.
Excellent. Okay, thank you so much, Steve, for joining us today. So look on the Facebook page for more information. In the Bag, it's called In the Bag Food Drive Facebook page. And stay right with us because it's all about family and fun and fall right after this break.